Good morning, everyone. This is Tuesday, day 12 of the ICAN Mindset Minute. I'm Deb Erickson, and I want to talk today about your focus, right? Your intentional focus. Here's the challenge, guys. You can really only focus on one thing or the other, right? You can't really focus on two things. So the whole idea of being able to multitask, it's really not true from a neuroscience point of view. You're either intentionally looking one direction or you're looking the other. Here's one of the things that I've noticed. I've been trying to be very careful about jumping online and keeping up with the news and all that. Every once in a while, I'm like, I got to check in and see where we are. And as I do, what I notice is that it sucks because there's energy involved, right, in the news. There is obviously the virus and the illness, and then there's the financial, shutting down of all of the energy, and there's the fear. And what I notice is the minute I open that up, it pulls the energy. And then I find myself from time to time running off down that way. Just my brain just goes there. And then I start what-ifing, and the minute I find it, yes, I can stop the energy, right? I can use a reframe, a pattern interrupt, and boom, I just stop it and move it. But what I'm noticing is this. If I never allow myself to go there to begin with, something powerful happens. Today, I want to talk to you about how you can protect and keep your mindset positive and focused on the very outcomes that you want to create. What happened to me the other day is I started remembering when I was back in high school. I've told you guys my stories before about my high school coach, but my high school softball coach, same one as my basketball coach, she used to have us do something really cool, and I'm going to teach it to you today. She said this. She said, you can either rehearse success or rehearse failure. You can't rehearse both. Okay. And here's what she had us do. She had us rehearse in our minds every day at practice. We would lay down on the grass and mentally rehearse how we personally, right, could execute a triple play, right? A triple play. You had to be able to get 3 outs by yourself. We had to be creative and come up with the solution that would allow us to be a part of a triple play. Here's what my triple play was. And I practiced it every single day, right? Is that there would be a woman on third, and there would be a line drive. I would catch it, out number 1. Number 2, this person was leading off of the base too far. And as she tried to get back, I would tag her. And then I would whip the ball, right, back over to first base because that gal had moved off too far as well. 3 outs, all by myself. Catch a line drive, tag the person trying to get back to third, and then throw the ball to first base. Because in my imagination, the bases were loaded. I got to tell you that every single day we would practice it. Here's what she would say. See it in your mind, and then feel it in your body. Feel your body going through the exact motions required to create it, right? The exact motions. Feel it, and then feel the results. So you're feeling the action and then you're feeling the results. So I would always imagine everybody would be cheering and screaming and high-fiving, right? So I could feel the energy every single day, the entire season. Well, as luck would have it, right? One of the last games of my senior career. I had been practicing the triple play now for 2 years, my junior year and my senior year. And one of the last games, we were in a playoff game and we were winning, right? We were ahead the entire game. We got down near the end of I guess it was about the 6th inning, and they were going to call the game. We were ahead and we were so excited. It started raining. And so back then, if it was raining and they felt like it was dangerous, they were going to call it. But because it was a playoff game, they had to finish that 6th inning to call it a game. So we knew the 6th inning was critical. Well, our pitcher freaked out and she loaded the bases. First, second, and third, right? And we knew that if we didn't get out of that inning ahead, right, we could lose or tie in the season. And so it was critical. Coach called a timeout. She said, guys, we can't let this run get in. She went over and over and over. And I stood there and thought, how cool would it be if the triple play vision came to be? How cool would it be if I was able to execute that triple play? And I remembered it in my mind. I remembered it in my body. We went back out. By this time, it is pouring rain. They are a heartbeat away from calling this game. And as I stood there, I was a third baseman. As I stood there in my ready position, right? Ready to rock and roll, the water's just streaming down your face. I'm standing in a puddle at third base. I look over at the chick that's on third, right? And she's leading off because she knows that we're not going to throw the ball over there and try to catch her off because she just knows that we're not going to make that play for her. So she's inching down. And I'm looking at her and I'm thinking, this is my play. And I'm thinking, hit me the ball. I want the opportunity to shine. And believe it or not, at the crack of the bat, right? The woman hits the ball and it's a line drive off to my left, right? Off to my left. And I have to be honest, I didn't even see it. I have no idea what happened, but I was possessed, right? I leaped, and I'm talking just leaped over to catch that ball. Bam! I got it. I could hear the ball smack my glove. I'm standing up, right? As I get up, I realize I can't see anything because I planted face first into the dirt. Right into that mud puddle, right? So I can't really see, but I know that runner led off. I know she did, and I know she was making a beeline. I know she can't get back in time. And so as I'm standing up, now I'm probably 6-7 foot away, I have to leap. And honestly, I didn't see her. I could just feel her. I knew she was trying to get back. And so I leaped down because I knew she was sliding back in, tagged her before she got back. Out number 2. I'm standing up now and I'm thinking, I got to get that chick. I know that chick took off of first base. I just know she did. And I can hear my first baseman yelling at me. And quite honestly, I can't say a thing, but I just let that ball rip. Bam. Triple play. I have to tell you that I stood there and I could feel it now. There were tingles and goosebumps running through my body. I'm crying. I'm sobbing. I just saved the game. They called it, we won the conference. And in that moment, I have to tell you, I just kept saying to myself, this stuff works. It works. I rehearsed this vision, this intention for 2 years. For 2 years, I never knew if it would ever come into being. But I practiced it and practiced it and practiced it. And in the moment that it was required of me, bam, my body and my brain, everything delivered. And I could just feel it. I could just feel the energy. I went racing to the dugout, right? Everybody is picking me up and picking coach up. And I just kept saying to her, it worked, it worked, it worked. She had no idea what I was talking about. Later we talked it through and I said, I practiced that and I felt it. And it delivered. My brain, my body, it delivered in the moment that I needed it most. I'm here to tell you that whatever you rehearse in your mind with clarity, with intention, with feeling, with passion, you got to be able to feel the energy of it. But if you rehearse it, then guess what? It is a framework, a blueprint that is in your brain. And when you need it, boom, there it is. So the neural tool that I want to teach you guys right now is simply this. I want you to practice asking yourself all day, what am I rehearsing? Now, I'm going to teach you a really cool way to look at it. In your left hand, this is negative, the negative projection, the what if, the stories, the fear, the doubt, the uncertainty, the procrastination, self-sabotage. It all belongs to the left hand. So hold up your left hand and ask yourself, is what I'm rehearsing right now going to lead me down a negative path? It's going to bring me a negative result. So if I imagine if I keep doing this, what's it going to do? It's going to consume my energy. It's going to pull down my resources. It's going to practice negativity, right? So these are the negative thoughts that I have about my business, about our health, about our wealth, about the future. Or put in your right hand, the intention that you have, right? The vision that you have, the outcome that you want. What should it look like? What are the people you want to attract into your business right now? And how do you want to attract them? Your ideal business builders, your customers. How do you want to surround yourself? Do you want to feel fulfilled and on purpose? Do you see yourself on stage? How does the future look? See it, feel it, practice every aspect of it. You guys got it. And then I want you to look at these two options right here, right now. The negative path or the positive path. And I want to challenge you today to choose, consciously choose which path, which vision. What am I rehearsing? What am I practicing? What am I intending? Because every thought you think, every belief you hold, every moment, you guys hear this? Every single moment of the day, you are rehearsing one of these two. You're either reinforcing what's happening now, this thing you don't like, or you are choosing the future and the intention that you want. Which one? Are you going to be the woman that when all is said and done, at some point in time in the future, you're going to look back and say, I knew it. I practiced it. The stuff works. Back then, on the days when it was impossible to see a positive future, I rehearsed it in my mind. I held it. I rehearsed it. And look at what showed up. Is that going to be you? I don't know about you guys, but I have to tell you that more than anything in the world, I intend to be of service. I intend to be of value. I woke up this morning and I thought I better get my butt in gear because I have got to stay ahead of the virus. I got to stay ahead of the negative. I got to stay ahead of the concern and the fear and the doubt that's out in the world. I got to get moving because I got to stay ahead of it. You know why? Because I intend to be a woman of service. I intend to be an energy, a light for the planet, an energy of hope. And I intend to bring you the tools that you need moment to moment to moment, day to day to day, right? Challenge to challenge to challenge. I want to give you the tools to look at those and go, where's that going to take me? Yeah, that's taking me down a dark path. I don't want to go there. What do I want to choose instead? Oh, yeah. I want to see it. I want to practice it. I want to feel the energy because I want to practice the end result, which is one day soon, and sooner than I can possibly manage. From this point, I want to be able to stand on stage with my arms in the air and go, this stuff works. You guys got it. All right. Now, let me tell you this. Yeah, I'm doing these daily mindset minutes so that you guys have something that will help inspire you and give you tools, but something you can share. So please share this with the women on your team. Put it on your Facebook page. Let people know that they can find hope and tools, practical tools, every single day at this time, right? But I want to take it a step further. For those of you who want more, I'm putting together something really special and we're going to launch it on Thursday. On Thursday, I'm going to launch a 30-day challenge. A 30-day challenge that if you want more tools and more training and more insight and you want more of Deb in your head, right? I'm going to ask you to come join us. Come join us on a 30-day challenge to use these neural tools 4 times a day, and watch the results show up in your business. So stay tuned right here on Thursday for the official launch and invitation. Love you guys. I appreciate you. And I'm holding the light and holding the best for you. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody.